Hi, we're Alex and Zach. We just got married and had this crazy idea. What if we just left our jobs and happy life in New York City to spend 6 months traveling the world? So, after months of saving and hours of planning, that's what we're doing. But first, we need to move out of our Brooklyn apartment. If you didn't know, moving is the absolute worst, as you can see from Zach's reaction. Today we begin our journey to Asia, traveling from my parents' house in Pennsylvania all the way to Singapore. So the plan is to take a train to New York City, then a train to JFK, and then 24 hours of flights all the way to Singapore. Let's do this.
That's delicious. Delicious.
What out of 10?
I give it 8.
Wow.
8 out of 10.
Two. First morning in Singapore.
This is our first meal in Singapore. So we got a traditional Singaporean breakfast, and it's kaya toast and a soft boiled egg. It's a little runny. Not sure how I feel about it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. It looks sweet and salty.
It's full day in Singapore, and our first stop is this traditional Hindu temple in Little India. If you look closely, it has really intricate details, and it's just very colorful and beautiful. We're an hour in Singapore, and we are already sweating profusely, but we're powering through it, and we're at Haji Lane, which is apparently a popular spot for young people to come because there's a lot of bars and restaurants. A lot of things seem to be closed right now, but I'm still exploring. We continued our day at Fort Canning Park, which contains 9 historical gardens, including this impressive tree tunnel, as well as underground war bunkers from World War II. Singapore considers itself a city inside of a garden due to all of its lush greenery. We then proceeded to get our first noodle of the trip. It was the moment we had been waiting for months. They were both so delicious, especially Zach's braised pork dish. We could not get enough. After those noodles, it was time for a coffee. So we stopped by this super chic spot, Curaçao, which I would highly recommend. Okay, it's now nighttime. Well, it's around 7, and we made our way to Chinatown, and we're gonna see if we can find some dinner. So we'll bring you along. We ended up opting for a vegetable fried rice at a local hawker center to stay on budget for the day. We started the next day again with an amazing coffee at the Wired Monkey. We got to the botanical gardens on what you can see was just an absolutely beautiful day. So we changed our plans and went to the Ion Orchard Mall to browse and find some food at their food court. Zach got the traditional Hainanese chicken, and I got the bibimbap. I'm not sure if it's just me, but finding a seat at any food hall in Singapore gives me middle school in the cafeteria vibes. There are never any seats open, and no one wants to sit with you.
Tell me, what did you learn today about this trip? It's day 2 of 180.
We should have packed an umbrella.
Do you think, what's the reason you didn't just go out and buy an umbrella?
Well, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Singapore is very expensive. So it's either eating or an umbrella. So we've just been eating.
So it's not on the budget to just purchase an umbrella?
No. So we're doing all the free activities, even if it's raining.
What do you normally do in another city when it's raining?
I don't know. Hope that it stops.
Huh.
I'd probably go get a nice cocktail, but that is also too expensive. So
How much is the cocktail, do you think?
if we were to go get a cocktail, we're probably minimally paying $17.
What do you pay in New York? So I'm not quite sure what the difference is here.
We're on a budget. Hey, we're traveling for 6 months. That is a wrap on Singapore, but we'll see you soon as we explore Hoi An, Vietnam.